And we'll start with our check-in. You can use a stick if you'd like. And we'll just begin by centering ourselves with our breath. You're welcome to close your eyes if you'd like. Bringing our awareness into our body. And again, you just utilizing your breath, your natural inhale and exhale. And just imagining with every inhale, you bring in relaxation that washes throughout your entire body from your head all the way through your toes and fingers. If you want to use your imagination to kind of express that, you can. And as you bring in your relaxation with your inhale, the exhales release tension. So we're exchanging relaxation for tension in whatever form it's presenting itself. We'll take maybe 2 or 3 more breaths here. And after your next exhale, if your eyes are closed, you can open them. And we'll just begin the process of walking backward and forward slowly, being mindful of the relaxation we just brought into our bodies, continuing to keep that relaxation as we move, intentionally slowing that pace down so we can feel the discrete movements within our feet, feeling a heel to toe contact as you move forward and a toe to heel contact as you move backward. Still breathing. And now we'll incorporate a toe raise as we do this, or a heel raise. So both feet together and then all the way up under your toes, and then continuing your walk. And then we'll incorporate from just a heel raise to a heel and toe rocker as we do the forward and backward walk. You can finish whatever direction you're moving in. And then we're just going to sidestep. And let's start small and gradually work into a longer stride, but making sure we pause to hold balance. Again, trying to make that as long as we can, but feeling that balance on each foot. And now let's bring it back to a regular, more natural distance. And we'll do what we did with the forward and backward walk. When we come to one side, we're just going to come up onto our toes with both feet, and then repeat that on the other side. And then we'll inject that heel toe rocker. Do one more on each side. From here, we're just going to do alternating back steps. So I'm just going to step back and I'm going to feel my weight go back. Then I'll come forward and feel that transition or weight transfer from one side to the other. And once you have that down, then we're going to reach down to the floor with the same side arm as the leg that's stepping back. So left with left, right with right. But we're still feeling a little bit of that weight shift backward as we do that. One more time on each leg. And then with both feet together, we're just going to gently pulse. And after every fourth or fifth pulse, we're just going to take a squat as far down as we can all the way up and then pulse again. And then repeat that process. Trying to go down a little further each time. Let's do two more. Then stepping it out in place, we're going to forward step this time. We're going to feel that weight shift to the front. And then we're going to add a twist with the body in the same direction of the foot that's stepping. So right with right and left with left. And we want to use our eyes to help ourselves turn. Look for something to the side of you and or to the back. Encouraging your body to turn. One more time on each side. Back to forward and backward walk, but we're going to do a hurdle walk or a high knee step. Start conservatively and then gently increase how high you bring that knee up. Try not to lean our bodies too much to accommodate that knee raise. Finish whatever direction you're moving in. And then both feet together again, we're going to pulse. And as we pulse, we're just going to swing the arms out and then across. Nice and gentle, staying relaxed. Then we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to pick one leg and we're going to pulse with one leg as we do the leg swing. So when you're ready, you can begin that process. One more with each direction, and then we'll switch legs. Two more. And then step it out. Grab a drink if you need it. We will be using sticks and handheld weights. And we're just going to kind of keep going. So if you need breaks at any point, just take them. But otherwise, we're just going to kind of keep going without stopping. And we'll start with our sticks. You have choice here. You can keep your stick on your back for 3 points of contact, or you can hold the 3 points of contact and then bring your stick up overhead in the fourth one, and then we're just going to hinge. Okay, that's all we're going to do. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. Keeping the legs straight at the knees. We want to feel that stretch as feedback that we're holding our body in a good position. About 20 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Place that stick off to the side. We're going to grab a weight for the left hand only. And in a diagonal pattern, we're going to arm curl and then press. So I'm going to kind of get a little bit of a pivot with my foot in order to come across my body and up. So with my left hand only, starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, and here we go. Again, full range of motion. Feel each movement being distinct, but smoothly connecting the two together. Let your arm fully extend at the bottom and at the top. $15 left. 3, 2, and 1. Option of having weights or no weights, we're going to do a lateral lunge. Once we get into that lunge, when we come up, I'm going to come up and then I'm going to kick before lunging over to the other side. Okay. So we'll just alternate side to side with that. You can have weight in hand if you'd like. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Make it a good lunge. Then come up, knee up, extend, and then lunge to the other side and repeat. Again, make them distinct, make them connected, and then just smooth it out. $15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Grabbing our sticks again. We're going to hold a split squat position. So we want to see how low we can hold it. With the sticks overhead and then pulling apart, we're just going to side lean from side to side. We'll do it with each leg forward. Starting in 10 seconds. Starting in 5 seconds. Drop that knee, pull apart, and here we go. Leaning with the body. Keep breathing. 20 more seconds. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. And we're going to switch feet and we'll repeat that again. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, we're pulling apart on the stick. And we're seeing how low we can hold that low position with our hips. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Stepping out, stick off to the side. Weights in hand if you want them. We're going to do some Nordic Poling in a single leg balance position. So it's this movement with the arms in one leg position. We'll do it with each leg in balance. Starting in 5 seconds. Pick your leg. 2, 1. Here we go. Again, we want to feel a gentle flexing and extending of the hip, the knee, and the ankle. Flexing as the arms swing down, extending as the arms come up. "20 seconds, we'll switch legs and we'll keep going. Switching in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Change legs. Inhale and exhale. Stay relaxed. Twenty more seconds. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and one. Good job. Grabbing a weight for the right hand, back to that diagonal arm curl and press. So we're just doing the same thing in the other arm. So you want to feel a little bit of a pivot as we reach up in the opposite direction, starting in 10 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. In control on the way up and on the way down. We're not letting gravity overcome us. 20 more seconds. Three, two, and one. Grabbing our sticks again. We're going to take a forward step or a forward long step or a forward lunge step. As I come forward, I'm raising the stick up, and then I'm just going to gently extend through the upper part of my back where my shoulder blades are. Just a little bit there, not the lower back. I'll come back, bringing the stick down, and then repeat with the other leg forward. Okay, so get the stick up to the head and then gently extend through the upper back and then down, and then stick down as you step back. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just try to make it as smooth as you can. Feel your way through it. Don't rush it. Make sure that extension through the spine happens in the middle spine, the thoracic area between your shoulder blades, and not your lower back. Very discreet, but important. 15 seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Sticks down, grabbing some weights for each hand. We're going to squat, and then when we come up, we're going to go into an overhead press. So the weight will sit about at shoulder height as we sit, and as we stand, we press overhead. Again, as smooth as you can make it. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Upper body stays tall as we sit and stays long as we stand. So again, watch for hyperextending the lower back as you press up. Try to keep those 3 points of contact. No arching in the back to press overhead. Twenty more seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. With or without weight in hands, I'm going to do a crossover lunge with same side lean. So when I cross over with my right leg, I'm going to lean back to the right. When I cross over with my left leg, I'm going to lean back to the left. If you want weight, you can keep it at collarbone height, or you can have arms extended overhead. Make sure to make a quality lunge as you do this. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Drop those hips down after you cross over. Twenty more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Grabbing our sticks next. We're going to lunge laterally, so sideways. We're going to be pulling from the center of the stick as I lunge, step out, then I'm going to press the stick away. When I come into transition, I'll pull the stick back, lunge in the other direction, push the stick away. I'm trying to pull from the center as I do that whole thing, okay? I'm going to go sideways, give myself room. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Again, keep those shoulders dropped down. Don't let them shrug up as you press out. Twenty more seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the sticks in hand, we're going to twist with the arms overhead. So it's going to be this. And again, we're going to try and pull from the center of the stick with our hands. Starting in 10 seconds. If you can't go overhead, then pull with the stick at collarbone height. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Looking for something behind you. Pivoting and turning. Twisting the whole body. Keep the shoulders drawn down as you pull apart. Resisting the urge to shrug the weight or shrug the shoulders up with the stick overhead. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Sticks off to the side. If you want weight in hand, you can do this. We're going to do a non-alternating kick to the side. So I'm just going to bring my leg up and I'm going to try to press my heel away and then bring my knee back up into this position. Okay, from the side, it would look like this. Standing tall, kicking to the side, and then coming back up. If you want weight in hand, that's fine. Pick a leg, we'll do it on each leg. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. Again, stay vertical. Let that be your guide as you kick to the side. 20 more seconds. Trying to look straight ahead. We don't need to look down. Look at the environment around you. Three, two, and one. Just kind of walk that out now. Loosen the hips up. Same exact thing on the other side. Starting in 10 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Just experiment with that height at first, and then slowly extend as you need to or want to without compromising the upper body position. Twenty more seconds. Ten more seconds. Three, two, and one. Walk it out. Lightweight in hand if you want. We're just going to do a very loose pivot. So we're just going to kind of swing like this. We're going to keep the legs fixed and we're just gently swinging side to side. So let's go a little bit of light weight as you do this. How much you swing your arms is totally up to you. You can take it all the way behind if you want. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. And so there's just maybe a gentle, you're going to feel a little gentle pulsing with the legs. Good opportunity to catch your breath, get in control of your breath. Make sure you're inhaling as well as exhaling. Fifteen more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. With or without weight in hand, we're going to be doing kind of a single leg squat. So squat is how deep you think you can go on one leg. So it'll be this. After we come up, then I'm going to raise this leg straight out and then repeat that process again. Okay. Each time I come up the opposite leg, I'm going to try and swing out to the side. Starting in 10 seconds, we'll do it with each leg. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Twenty more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Walking it out. Repeating that on the other side. Again, we want to honor the single leg balance as much as we can, but toe touch if you need it. Starting in 5 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. 20 seconds left. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. With weight in hand, we're going to assume a V position like this. We're going to hold the weight there, and then we're going to do the twist again. So it's kind of like the overhead twist that we did with the stick, but now we're going to hold weight, and we want to feel a little resistance by having it out at an angle as we rotate side to side. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Again, we're not shrugging the weight. We're holding it at a pretty significant diagonal with the arms extended through the elbows. I'm not bending the elbows, but I'm not locking them out either. Having that weight away challenges my balance. My body's trying to figure out where its new center of gravity is. 20 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good one. Grabbing our sticks. With the stick, we're going to reach to the floor and then up overhead, and we're going to do that in single leg balance, okay? You don't actually have to touch the floor in the same way you're not going to actually touch the ceiling, but you get the idea. We're trying to go as far to the bottom as we can and as far to the top as we can. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Again, don't worry about pace. Full quality range of motion. We want to bend the hip, the knee, and the ankle to get to the floor, not straight leg. We want to bend. Make that leg be challenged to support your weight. 20 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Same thing repeated on the other leg. Okay, we'll start in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Twenty seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Next one we'll do either with light weight in hand or empty hand. We're going to drive the bus and we're going to side lean. So when I bring one arm over, so if I have my right arm over, I'm going to continue and lean with my body to the left. When my left arm comes over, I'm going to continue and lean to the right. You have the option of doing this with 2 legs or single leg. We'll be repeating it in single leg, but you can do it twice in 2 leg position if you'd prefer. Starting in 5 seconds, pick a leg. 2, 1, here we go. Adding that little side lean once the arm comes up. Again, my vision is straight ahead. I don't need to be looking where my feet are or wondering if the floor is going to move underneath me. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Step it out. I'm going to repeat it again on the other leg, or if you did it 2 legs, it's just going to be the same thing all over again. Starting in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Twenty seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Walking it out. Grabbing our sticks yet again. It's going to be a transverse lunge, or it's a turn step lunge. So I'm going to turn away and lunge. As I lunge, I'm also going to press the stick away. As I press the stick away, or as I hold my stick, I'm pressing towards the center. So I'm always feeling that constant tension pressing towards the center of the stick. I'll turn step and reach away with my stick when I lunge. Starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1. Here we go. So the stick is close to my body when I face the camera, and then I push it away from me as I step away from the camera. All the while I'm pressing towards the center of the stick with each hand. Keep breathing. 15 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, with weight in each hand, each time I come up from a squat, I'm going to alternate pushing up with one hand or the other. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stagger my stance though. So I'm going to have one foot just a little in front of the other. So I'll sit, I'll stand, and I'll overhead press. Sit and stand, and then overhead press with the other side. As we're doing the squat, then I'll just gently call out a switch in the foot position, and you just switch your feet as we continue that squat sequence. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. We're just going to go continuously. So take your time. Don't get gassed right away. It's going to last a while. We want full sit, full stand. Don't worry about how many reps. Make sure each rep is complete. In 20 seconds, we'll switch the foot position. Switching in 10, you're either going to drop one foot back or step forward just a little bit. You decide how you want to do it. In 3, 2, and 1. There we go. The belly button up. Somebody who's watching you, they wouldn't be able to tell what just happened. But you can feel the difference. Oh, it does feel different. That's it, just like a machine, just methodical and smooth. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's do a little weight in hand here. We'll kind of do what we did in the prep. So we're going to step forward. In the prep, we stepped, and then we brought the feet together, and we came up onto our toes. This time, we're going to try and do it alternating. So I'll step with my right foot, try to come up onto my toe on that foot, step back, and then repeat on the other leg. But let's have a little bit of weight in hand as we do that. Take your time, starting in 5 seconds. In 2, 1, here we go. Again, we want to feel that step. We want to feel the heel to toe and then all the way up onto the toe. As we transition, same thing on the other foot. Twenty more seconds. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Walk that out. If you want weight in hand, you can do this. We're going to just step sideways like so. But what I'm going to do is when I step, I'm going to swing my left leg forward and back before I take a step to the other side, forward and backward swing. So as we sidestep, the opposite leg is going to swing forward and back. Starting in 5 seconds. Take your time with it again. 2, 1, here we go. Again, we want to challenge that range of motion. Standing nice and tall as we swing the legs. We're not tilting our body to accommodate the leg swing, at least not too much. 15 more seconds left. Three, two, and one. Good. Grabbing our sticks. I'm going to step back. As I step back, I'm going to feel that weight shift, and then I'm going to bring the stick as far back as I can. Then I'm going to come forward, bringing the stick down, step back with the opposite leg, bringing it back as far as I can. Where you have your hands, you can adjust that at any time as you're doing this movement. So it's a big opener of the shoulders as we do our step. Starting in 5 seconds. Make that step big or little, your choice. 2, 1, and here we go. Again, I'm not leaning back, I'm just pulling that stick back. So I'm feeling those 3 points of contact through my spine, okay? There you go. Still breathing, 20 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you want to drink now, you can grab that. Keep your stick for the recovery. So you keep that stick in front of us for leverage. If you need something more than the stick, like a wall or a piece of furniture that won't slide on you, that's fine. Let's bring the right leg forward and the left foot back. We want to have that back heel on the floor. We want to apply pressure into the stick so I feel a stretch in that calf, okay? It'll be a little higher up in the meaty part of the calf. Everything else about the body is, the structure is strong. So we're not getting too bendy anywhere. We want to feel that pressure translated all the way into the calf. Keep the right foot where it is. Bring that left foot a little closer now. Same thing, giving leverage on the stick, but this time I'm going to let this back knee bend and I'm going to drop my hip down. I'm going to drive that sensation lower towards the heel. Again, we want to have a solid structure so we can feel that translation of force from the floor where the stick is to the floor where my foot is. And gently release and relax. Maybe walk it around a little bit, just kind of loosen that back up. We're just going to repeat that on the other side. So again, resituate yourself. The left leg is forward this time. The right leg is back. That heel of the right foot is on the floor. And then I'm just going to apply pressure as I need to feel that stretch in the meaty part of the calf of the right leg. And then gently release. Step that right foot forward just a little bit. And then when you're ready, let the right knee bend, drop the hip down, and apply pressure so you can feel lower toward the heel of that right leg. And gently come up out of that again. We'll walk it out. We're going to bring that stick onto our shoulders if possible. If you can't do that, keep it at the collarbone height in front. And all we're going to do here is we're just going to gently twist and turn. Using that stick for leverage. One more time to each side. Then we're going to widen our feet. We're going to widen our feet. In that 3 points of contact, I'm going to set my hips back and I'm going to hinge forward a little bit. And then I'm going to repeat again. Again, I'm not weight shifting at all. I'm just rotating my spine on its axis. One more time to each side. And then if you're hinging, gently come up under control. Step your feet together. Take that stick in front. We're going to bring it in front again like we did for the calves. This time with my right leg forward. I'm going to step back big with the left leg, keeping that back knee straight. My heel is up off the floor. I'm going to push my right knee forward and I'm going to try to push my left heel back. I'm really working on the hip of that back leg, the left leg. Trying to push the right knee forward as I simultaneously try to push that left heel back. Opening up the hip. Still able to breathe here. And we'll gently step up out of that. We're going to repeat in reverse. So the left leg stays forward. Step back big with that right leg. Again, that right heel's off the floor. I'm going to push the left knee forward this time and the right heel back. Sounds hard to do because it is, but do the best you can. Inhale and exhale. And gently come up out of that. Standing tall. Hands about just outside of hip width here. We're just going to let the stick glide down our legs. Knees are soft but straight. Going as far as we can. Then gliding that stick back up in reverse. As we stand tall, I'm going to raise that stick up along my body, elbows high. When I max that out, I'm going to drop my elbows underneath. Press up and inhale. And then exhale. That stick down. And then we will call that done. We are definitely at the top of the hour. Good job.